In the latest election update from Pakistan, Imran Khan's PTI-backed independent candidates have emerged victorious with the most seats, securing 97 out of 265 in the National Assembly. However, with no clear majority and allegations of vote tampering, the country's political future remains uncertain. The PMLN, led by Imran Khan's rival Nawaz Sharif, follows closely with 76 seats, while the PPP holds 54 seats, positioning itself as a potential kingmaker. Amidst the complexity, smaller parties like the Karachi-based 𝐒𝐭𝐲 Pakistan have won seats, setting the stage for intricate negotiations to form a government. The controversial election, marred by rigging allegations and deadly incidents, selected 265 National Assembly members, requiring 134 seats for a coalition to secure a simple majority. However, the Election Commission has put several results on hold due to stay orders from courts. The PTI claims victories in seats contested under stay orders, further complicating the formation of the next government. The delay has prompted new protests across the country, with thousands expressing discontent and allegations of rigged results. Adding to the unfolding political drama, 𝐄𝐧𝐞𝐰𝐬, the PTI-backed candidate who secured victory in Lahore's NA 121 constituency, has defected to the PMLN.
मैं 𝐄𝐧𝐞𝐰𝐬 जनरल सेक्रेटरी PTI लाहौर था। मैं अपने घर वापस आ गया हूँ। अपने इलाके की गड़बड़ के लिए, अपने इलाके के लोगों के लिए मैं दोबारा मुस्लिम लीग में ज्वाइन कर लिया मैंने।
Meanwhile, at Lahore's Bilawal House, the PPP and PMLN leadership had their first official contact for government formation. PMLN President Shahbaz Sharif met with PPP Chairman Bilawal Bhutto Zardari, seeking assistance in shaping the next government. The meeting included PPP co-chairperson Asif Ali Zardari and other senior PMLN leaders. The PPP leadership is set to discuss the PMLN's proposal for cooperation in government formation during the former Central Executive Committee meeting on Monday. In the midst of evolving alliances and negotiations, 𝐒𝐭𝐲 Pakistan convener Khalid Maqbool clarified that discussions during a meeting with the PMLN delegation did not revolve around forming the next government.
मेरा ख्याल इसमें तो इस पे तो बैठ के भी बात होनी बाकी है ना। कुछ लोग मखलूत हुकूमत की बात कर रहे हैं, कुछ कौमी हुकूमत की बात कर रहे हैं, तो बहुत सारी चीज़ें हैं। इस पे हमारी क्योंकि बात नहीं हुई तो मैं इस पोजीशन में नहीं हूँ कि इस पे वजाहत कर सकूँ। तमाम सियासी जमातों से बात की जानी चाहिए आपस में। गवर्नरशिप के हवाले से मुतालबे की खबर गलत है और मुआहदे की और हमारे एमके में किसी भी मुआहदे पे कोई बात नहीं हुई।
This statement follows the PMLN's release, claiming a principal agreement between the two parties to collaborate in the upcoming government. The PMLN's statement suggested a commitment to work together in the interest of the country and the public, emphasizing that basic points had been agreed upon by both parties. Despite calls for stability from Pakistan's powerful military, which has a history of direct rule, analysts say the possibility of intervention looms if political parties fail to reach a consensus on a governing coalition. The situation remains tense, with ongoing disputes and uncertainty surrounding the political landscape. In recent developments, Gaza's health ministry reported a tragic toll of 112 Palestinian lives lost in the past 24 hours, bringing the death toll since 7 October to at least 28,176. Amid this crisis, the Palestine Red Crescent Society revealed that 3 patients died in Al-Mal Hospital in Khan Yunis due to Israeli forces preventing oxygen supply. The Qassam Brigades, the armed wing of Hamas, disclosed that the Israeli military's continuous bombing in Gaza led to the death of 2 Israeli captives and injuries to 8 others. The conditions of the captives worsened, prompting families and demonstrators to protest in front of the Knesset for a captive prisoner exchange deal. Concerns rose as Hamas warned that any Israeli ground offensive in Rafah could jeopardize captive exchange negotiations. Global leaders expressed alarm over a potential humanitarian catastrophe, emphasizing that the densely populated city had no place for Palestinians to seek refuge. UNICEF's executive director, Catherine Russell, urged protection for civilians in Rafah, emphasizing the city's extreme population density and the vulnerability of children and families. Despite international concerns, Israel remained determined to extend its ground operation in the area. The conflict's impact on the Palestinian economy was severe, according to the International Monetary Fund. Managing Director 𝐒𝐭𝐲𝐬𝐬 highlighted an 80% drop in economic activity in Gaza and a 22% decline in the occupied West Bank, attributing the downturn to various factors, including the withdrawal of work permits and disruption caused by military checkpoints. On the maritime front, the International Maritime Organization worked to prevent further escalation in the Red Sea crisis. Houthi rebels' attacks on ships, targeting those with ties to Israel, led to increased insurance costs and disrupted the global transport of goods. In a separate development, U.S. Central Command reported self-defense strikes against 2 unmanned surface vessels and 3 anti-ship cruise missiles near Yemen's Hodeidah. The strikes were deemed necessary due to an imminent threat posed by these elements. Lastly, tensions escalated as the Israeli army conducted airstrikes on sites in Marwahim, including a rocket launching post, as well as strikes on Rameh and Yaroun in southern Lebanon. Additionally, the Israeli army opened fire at a suspect in Kfar Kila, heightening the volatile situation in the region.